Welcome. In this video, I'm going to take you through the steps required for creating an account in Legislata and then the very minimal setup required to create your office and start using it once you're in Legislata. So if you want to get into Legislata, first thing you do is very simple. You go to app.legislata.com, which is here in the top left corner, and then you'll see this page, log into Legislata. Now, if you already have an account, the way you log in is by putting your email here, and then we will click here and we will give you a sign-in link. We're going to email you a sign-in link. Legislata does not use passwords. That is for security purposes. It makes your account more secure. And if you want to learn more about why that is, you can go to our FAQ page or click here. But let's say that you don't have an account to Legislata yet. You're new. So you'll go to this button, create an account, and you'll come up to this screen. Very simple. Register for Legislata. Your first name, last name, what state you're in, and then your email. Now we're going to be signing up as John Adams because he's got a very busy life and he wants to use Legislata to make it simpler. So John Adams from Massachusetts, and his email address is john.adams@legislata.com because we gave him his email address. He's from the 1700s. So you create an account and you are immediately taken to your personal office. Office is our term for the virtual workspaces in Legislata in which information is shared. So John here has been given his own personal office, and everyone, when they sign up to Legislata, will receive my personal office as their default. But he can also set up a new office. Maybe the Continental Congress is something that he wants to collaborate with, or maybe the team writing the Declaration of Independence needs to delegate tasks between them. So he creates an office for Declaration team so he can work with tasks. That's going to be in the 5th video. But for right now, let's just assume that John just wants to work on his own and he wants to work in his personal office. So if that's the case, he is ready to get started right away. But the one thing that we do recommend when you create an office, either your personal office or one that you're going to be working on with others, is we recommend that you go down to this office tab and you fill out a little bit of information. Now you can change the name of the office. Maybe John wants to be a little bit more descriptive and he wants it to say John Adams' personal office. And he just wants to remind himself what's going to be happening here. So he'll say, this is for myself and not anything I'm collaborating on. This is going to be discussed in the next episode. The CAD members connect their email in this office, and adding members or joining another office to which you've been invited will be discussed in the 8th video. But we just want to say here that this is the page at which you can decide whether this is an office where email can be connected, and this is the page where you will be inviting others to join you in this office if it's one in which you want to collaborate. So that's all he needs to do right now. He can get started. But one final thing that might be useful for him. Well, what he can do here is he can select Massachusetts as one of the jurisdictions that he works in. Now, when you do that at the state level, Legislata will connect you to all of the bills currently pending in the Massachusetts state legislature. Now, we do this because there's 50 states. There's a lot of different bills existing in the United States at the moment, and we don't want you to be tagging an email with H123 and that being the H123 of a state that you don't care about. We want it to be the bill that actually is relevant to you, and we're going to be getting into that in the next few videos about tagging things with bills. So John Adams has done this. He has created his office, he's named it, he's given a description, he said that it relates to Massachusetts, and now he is ready to get started connecting his inbox, creating contacts, logging messages, creating tasks, posting, and joining others along with him. And that is something we're going to be getting into in the next video.